This is the 2023 Lexus RCF, and my hands are off the wheel, as you can see. So we're using the lane tracking assist with the radar cruise control. So right now it's midday, the sun is shining, there's very clear lane markings here, and as you can see, my hands are off the wheel. It does ask that you put a little bit of pressure on the wheel about every 10 seconds, but yesterday I drove 120 or so miles from San Diego to Irvine, California and back, and the car did a really good job. In stop and go traffic, it does go from full stop up to whatever speed you want it set to. However, if you do a full stop for more than a few seconds, you do have to tap up on the stalk to resume or tap on the accelerator pedal to get the car to go again. It does a pretty good job with the lanes when there's not many cars around you. Sometimes if another car is next to you and they're a little bit on the edge of their lane, this car can get a little bit too close to the edge, and I worry about a side-to-side collision, but it hasn't been too scary, I would say. So I trust the system pretty well. I believe this is the same exact tech that they're using in the IS, the ES, the GS, all the rest of the Lexus cars. So it does do fairly well. I just wanted to show you an example of what the hands-free driving is like. If you haven't experienced something like this, yes, you can trust it. You still need to pay attention to the road, but it does help on long distance driving or even just in traffic. You're gonna have a lot more energy left over after you get out of the car because you don't need to pay as much attention to staying in the center of the lane and keeping your distance from the cars in front of you. The one thing that I will say is the minimum distance being one car length or so that you can set with this button right here doesn't seem that close. So you can see right now the car is going to accelerate. I want it to go one car length away from that Jeep in front of us, and it's really not getting that close. I'll even bump the speed up a little bit so that I can get closer, and it seems to be a little far. So sometimes when you're in traffic, people behind you look at you and they think like, why are you not closer to the car ahead? Like if you look at the gap between me and the next Lexus, that red ES that's way up there, this car is not getting even close, and there's no way it sees that ES. It's just like not getting there. Now let me show you what the braking is like. So on purpose, I'm going to go to the right lane here, and we're going a little bit faster than the car in front of us is. There's a car merging onto the freeway here. So we'll see how it handles this. It's gonna do a merge right here. I have it set to one car length, and it should automatically slow down, and it did. So you can see my hands were off the wheel. I had my foot hovering over the brake, so I was ready to brake if needed. It did a pretty good job. That's what I'm talking about with the side-to-side collision. It doesn't do a great job of sensing. It's only looking at the road. It's not like a Tesla. It's not looking at the other vehicles that are surrounding the car in the front and in the rear and on the side. So it does a decent job. I think that was a pretty good example. And hopefully, if you're looking to try out your Lexus's self-driving features, now you know to what level you can trust it. And that car's slowing down, we're slowing down, and I hope you hit the subscribe button. Thanks. Bye.